Hey ladies, okay, so today I am talking mainly about metformin and kind of the choices that you have when it comes to PCOS. Before I get into that, I wanted to talk about a message I received from a lady named Roxana. I'm not going to use her last name because she had mentioned that she didn't comment because she didn't want anyone to know, because her name on YouTube is the same as it is on Facebook, so I'm going to go ahead and respect her privacy there. But in the message, she was sharing a recipe with me, which was the main reason for her message, but she also mentioned that she doesn't want people to know that she has PCOS because she doesn't want them to think that she's weird. And I can totally relate to that. I didn't start talking about it until probably about 2 years after I was diagnosed with it. And now I'm just like full blown out there, like super proud type of person. But it's not something to be ashamed of. You know, I think it's when you first learn that you have it, you don't exactly know how to deal with it. And a lot of people, you go through like everyone has their own thing. Like when I first got it, I was like, oh yeah, it's no big deal, blah, 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 it's not gonna affect me, it's just a couple blisters on the inside of my ovaries. Like I didn't realize what it entailed, and I didn't realize that it is kind of serious. And so I didn't mention it because I didn't want people to think that I was like a drama queen or something, you know. And then, you know, you get to the point where you're weird, you know, you think that you're weird because you have a disease, and the word disease in itself is just so, like, I don't know, like it throws people off. They're like, disease? Like they think, like, I don't know. To me, when I say I have a disease, in my mind, people are thinking she has like AIDS. And I know that that's, you know, not something to joke about, but it's just like, I feel like that's how people react. Like they think that they're gonna get it if they touch me. So I can totally understand, you know, it's just something that you work up in your head. But I also wanted to let you lovely ladies out there know that there isn't anything wrong with you because you have PCOS. It's very, very common, and I would hate for anyone to be ashamed to maybe not talk about it. I mean, you don't have to talk about it, but don't be ashamed because of, you know, something you can't help. So anyways, I also got a message from a lady named Sophie. I'm also not going to use her last name because I messaged her back, but I haven't talked to her yet, and so I don't know if she would want me to use her last name. So she told me that her doctor pretty much gave her two options. You can either do nothing or you can take metformin. And I guess I just didn't realize that I hadn't talked about like options, or the fact that you don't have to take metformin. I know I've talked about metformin as an option, but I'm thinking maybe I haven't gone into depth with it. And this kind of bugs me that, you know, her doctor said this, because my doctor pretty much told me the same thing, it was metformin or nothing. And then I also had another doctor. I went to a different doctor to see if there's anything I could do, and he said, you know, don't take metformin. There's nothing you can do. You know, you can take metformin when you're ready to have children, but other than that, you don't need to take metformin. And, you know, pretty much told me that there's nothing that I can do. And this comes from the fact that PCOS is not a widely known disease, I guess. I don't know how to word it. But yeah, you know, not a lot of doctors know what it is. One of my doctors actually, she went and looked it up on Mayo Clinic online, to find out what it was. So then I was like, okay, I need to go see a specialist. And then that was the guy that told me, oh, well, metformin or nothing, or not metformin or nothing. You know, you don't need to take metformin. You know, you can't do anything about it. You know, metformin is just meant to help you get pregnant. And so I just kind of was like, okay, you know, I took his word for it, and I probably went about, I don't know, I want to say a year and a half without like doing anything about it, because that's what my doctor told me. I couldn't do anything about it. So that frustrates me, because doctors are not yet fully educated when it comes to PCOS. It's still something that not all of them know about. Some of them have never even heard of it, and then some people who have heard of it don't know that much about it. And then there are doctors who do know about it and are educated, and sometimes that comes from the fact that they've had patients that have had it before. So it's not something that they really teach in medical school. So, or, well, not teach in medical school, but like, it's not like a big subject, I guess, which I find astonishing, because so many women have it. It's, you know, I think 1 in 4 women have it, if I remember correctly. So, you know, it surprises me. And she asked me my advice for metformin or not. So here's what I'm kind of wanted to talk about. It doesn't have to be metformin or bust. Okay, you know, and I don't know. That irritates me, because I know what it's like to be in her shoes, because you feel hopeless. You know, it's like, either take these pills that hurt your stomach and have some pretty intense side effects, or you can just do nothing about it. And there's so many things you can do about it. You could start working out. You don't even have to change your diet. Just start working out, and that will help, because when you work out, your blood vessels dilate. And I don't know the whole mumbo jumbo about it, but it helps you digest food. Bet you guys didn't know that. But yeah, even going on a walk. I like to go on walks after dinner, because that helps with digesting food. You can go on a diet, which is what I've been doing. And to be honest, I was on metformin for probably about a year. Before that, I had tried birth control. And out of birth control and metformin and diet pills, nothing has helped me this much, except for my diet. And I feel so much better. So, you know, you have so many options. You can take metformin and go on a diet as well. And that would probably help you dramatically. She said that she's 17 and that she's only had 1 period. So I don't know her case, but I'm guessing that, you know, metformin and a diet could help you. But I probably wouldn't jump into metformin right away, and I would probably just try with a diet and see where that gets you. You do low carb. For me, my case is a little more severe. So I did paleo, which is pretty much, well, which is no carb, other than like natural carbs, like fruits and vegetables. So yeah, it's so many options available to you. What I really did was I just kind of said, you know, this can't be my only option, is just sitting here waiting until I'm ready to have a kid to do something about it. So I went online and I started researching it, and that's how I found out about metformin, and well, learned more about it. I had already known about it when the doctor told me that I didn't need it until I was ready to have kids. And I went to my current doctor and I said, hey, I want to get on metformin. And she said, oh, I'm surprised that you aren't on it when you went and talked to the OBGYN. Or not OBGYN, yeah, I guess that would be OBGYN. Oh my gosh, I can't think today. I've been scatterbrained the last couple days. I have a massive headache today. I think I don't have enough water in my system. Anyways, I'm pretty sure that's the term, OBGYN. But if I'm wrong, let me know. So she's like, I'm surprised that, you know, that wasn't an option available to you. And so we got started on it, and I took it for about a year, and it didn't really help. It helped a little bit, but not a whole lot. And I just couldn't do the side effects anymore. It got to the point where the side effects were causing me so much pain that, like, when I was holding the pill, like getting ready to take it, I would just get nauseous. And I was just like, oh, I don't want to take this, you know? And so I was like, I can't do it anymore. I give up. So then I went probably another year or so, just kind of, or no, I probably went a year and a half, and I didn't have a period after that. And I finally, in January, I said, screw it, I'm done. I'm going on a diet. And this has helped me so much more than anything else has. So I would start with a diet and see where that gets you. You know, even if it doesn't get you to the point that you want to be, it'll help you feel better, and it'll help you start getting your periods back. Because that's what, you know, I experience. I'm just talking from my own experience here. So, and if it gets to the point where it's not helping you as much, it's helping you a little bit, but not a whole lot, try metformin and a diet. And try a different doctor, because that is ridiculous that he told you that. But yeah, I don't know, at this point I'm just kind of blathering. So sorry, it's been a while. I know that I always say that, but I've been so flippin' busy. So we went to Minnesota, and we took a couple days drive out there. We went down to South Dakota, okay, I'm in Washington. We went to Idaho, stopped and saw my aunt, drove through Montana, which is so flippin' long, and I hit a deer in my new car. But that's okay. I just need to replace the grill, headlight, and turn signal. Went to North Dakota, visited my mom, my stepdad, my sister, and my brother-in-law. Went down to South Dakota, saw Mount Rushmore, back up to North Dakota, and then over to Minnesota to see my grandparents and like family reunion. And that was a lot of fun. And I brought my nephews with me, and then came all the way back, and we were gone for probably about a week and a half, and it was so exhausting, and I was feeling the effects for probably about half a week after we got back. And now I'm feeling a lot better. I think we've been back for about a week now. Sorry, had air in my mouth. So, but I'm feeling a lot better. I have a headache now though, like I said earlier. So anyways, okay. Mainly the reasons I go so long between videos is I can't think of topics. You know, I used to do them like every day because there was so much to talk about, but now I've kind of like exhausted all the topics. Didn't really think that one through. But I love it when you guys write in to me with questions, because that helps give me topics and let me know what I'm forgetting to say and what I'm forgetting to talk about. So yeah, you know, just keep those coming. So yeah, don't feel weird that you have PCOS. There's nothing wrong with you. You know, you can live a completely normal, healthy life. People have PCOS and don't even know it. So, and then it's not metformin or do nothing. You know, there's so many options, and take it from me, I've exhausted pretty much every single one of them, and diet has been the only one that has helped. So paleo diet, I swear by it, I love it. But yeah, I hope you guys have been doing great. I hope your summer vacation is going awesome. Mine is. I got a little bit of a tan going on. I have a tan line too. But anyways, yeah, have a great summer. I'll see you in a little bit. Well, I guess I shouldn't say have a great summer because I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, bye.